What's up everybody? So today we have another Z video. We have a couple things that came over the past week for the car, and one thing that we're going to be putting on today is a new starter because of the Bendix in this current starter not engaging the flywheel properly and grinding up against it. So we will inspect the flywheel to see the condition it's in, make sure there's no missing teeth, but that's also a rarity for the flywheels to actually miss teeth, or else the car wouldn't start at all. So we're gonna go ahead and inspect all that stuff, so let's get going. So one of the things I did get for the car is this trim piece. Just set it there in place to make sure it fits, and it's already like shaved all the way down, so all we really have to do is just prep it and paint it. And just like also in the last video, the fuse box cover is completely cracked, so I went ahead and got a new one of those too. We're just making progress left and right. Alright, so we now have the car in the air, and one of the first things we definitely want to do is disconnect the battery. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Alright, so underneath the car right here, what we're zoomed in right here, this is the starter, and that's what we're going to be removing. We have to take the wires from the starter off, as well as the two bolts to connect the starter to the bell mouth of the transmission. Alright, so here we have the two starters. Here's the new one, here's the old one. On the new one here, you can see the pinion right here. When the Bendix moves, this moves really easy and goes all the way up, and it looks fresh on the pinions right here. On the used one, you can see that right here it's a little worn down from where it's been coming in contact. Oh, focus there. Come on, get in focus. Alright, right there. Right here where it's been coming in contact with the flywheel. And also when you try and twist it, it gets to about there. It doesn't want to go any further. So that could be the problem right there. So now we're going to inspect the flywheel teeth and make sure they're in good condition. Alright, so there's the teeth on the flywheel right there. As you can see, they have been marked down a little bit, but they're still in good condition. There's no missing teeth. So I think we're good. However, underneath here we have discovered that the return line from the turbocharger, underneath here, I can't really get the camera under there, but it's leaking oil, small leak. It's dripping all the way down to where the return line taps into the oil pan. And all the way down here. And all the way, yeah, dripping all the way down underneath the car too. So there's just another thing to fix. Okay, now that the starter has been reinstalled, let's see how easy it turns over. Much better. I did notice just a little bit of grinding on the flywheel right there for a second. So I mean, we might have to shim it, but at least it starts every single time now. Let's try it again. Dang turbo timer. Oh yeah, it's doing good. Okay, so now what we're going to try and do is take this molding piece here and see if we can spray paint it and see how it turns out. Okay, now to return the original starter to O'Reilly's to get our cord charge back, because they rob you from that. Alright, so now we're going to go grab some degreaser and we're going to clean out this engine bay because it's really dirty, and also I want to get everything like kind of removed and wash out the gunk from underneath it, because I do want to make sure that the oil leak, if that's where the oil leak is from that turbo return line, that's all it is, and assess how much is actually leaking. So that's going to be the next thing we do today. And for all the guys who didn't believe me, I do have chickens, look. Is that so? And they get pretty loud when they're laying chicken eggs. I don't see what the type of eggs they lay. But that's gonna end this video right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. And yeah, the Z is slowly but surely getting better and better. So until next week, guys, thank you very much. Take care.